17 years, or Lockerman as we call him, and Liz for the last 9 years. Matt, I figured this was a good time to tell you, but you have a really cool last name, and I've been holding it for all these years, I figured I'd let you know that. Congratulations for all this. So, Matt is one of the most welcoming people I know. I mean, he's the type of guy when you have somebody new in the group and he just immediately makes them feel welcome, and I really respect him for that. The other thing I got to tell you about Matt is that his drive and determination is unparalleled to anyone I know. I mean, his concentration, like, I'm probably a bad point of view to everybody else because I think I have ADD, but Matt will sit there for 7 hours and just study. I mean, most people, they'll take like a coffee, take a break, like they'll need a distraction, like Matt, do you need some sleep or what? And he just goes at it. I mean, this guy's literally a machine, and I envy him for it. Liz, you're truly one of the most easygoing people I know. You just have this air about you that you're very responsible, you like to have fun, and you look over at all of us when we act like clowns. So for that reason, I think you're going to be a great mom. So Matt's family has been good to me over the years. I've known him since about 6th grade. And if anyone here has ever been to the Lockerman household, I liken it to visiting a bakery. As soon as you walk in, they have a glass dome with a cake in it. It's amazing. I mean, Mrs. Lockerman really knows her way around the kitchen. I'm going to say this because my parents are not here, but I've been known to leave Thanksgiving dinner early at my house and then into the Lockerman's house. For that specific reason. Mr. Lockerman, I don't want to leave you out. You've been a big influence to me as well. I would have never known how to shoot an automatic weapon without you. So as we grew up, Matt went on to Penn State, and in the romantic setting of beer guzzling frat parties, he met this lovely lady. I know, it's hard to believe. But Liz, I mean, she fits seamlessly into our technique group, literally from the beginning. It was like she was one of the guys. And I can remember back, I used to organize trips to the beach or whatever it may be, and I'd get like 7 guys together and be calling around and say, hey, like, you think you can make this trip? A couple of my guy friends or girlfriends would talk to them, and I would get the answer of, absolutely not. And then I'd call Matt and say, hey, like, I'm planning this trip. I mean, you think you can come? Like, and I'd hear him kind of talking in the background, talking to Liz, and I would hear Liz, and she'd be like, we'll be there. We will be there. Not just Matt. She'll be there too. All the guys. And she was there, and we had a lot of fun. So, of all our friends, there's one thing that really makes Matt and Liz stand apart out of the group completely. And that would be that they don't age. Let me look at that. Pictures, like the last 10 years, they look exactly It's like they're shooting a system or something. And beyond that, I would say they have a combined weight of what, like 220 pounds? And a body fat of like 4%. Everyone knows Matt about that. So there's one prediction I can pull from this information. And that would be your children have a 100% chance of being good looking, immortal, and crushing it in gymnastics. So I know Matt and Liz's relationship is very strong because I watched them spend 2 years apart when Matt lived in Virginia and Liz lived in Philadelphia, and this is all because of work. It just so happened that my job transferred down to Virginia during that time. So Matt, I ended up rooming up with him, and he accepted me as his roommate. And I don't know if he knew the real agreement that he was getting himself into when we moved in together. But in my mind, it meant that he had agreed to vigorous workouts, nutritional counseling, whether he needed it or not, and regular checks of body fat measurement. So when Matt came back to Philly, he looked like Mr. Universe. I mean, this guy, Liz, he was jacked. So in the end, I really didn't get any thanks, so right now I'm just going to say you're welcome. So there's an old saying that I think of when I think of these two, and that's you can always judge a man by the woman on his arm. And I think it's very clear that Liz represents you for the stand-up guy you are, and I wouldn't pick another woman in the world that could represent you for the guy that I admire. So let's finish off with a toast, everybody. You want to grab your glasses? May the joys you share today be the beginnings of a lifetime of great happiness and fulfillment. Cheers.
JJ! I think I picked up on the